Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
I've been looking around for salvation. I've been looking around for the truth. All around me I see frustration, and I looked all over till I found you. I sit and listen to your stories, and you're telling me, please don't worry. Lot in this world you should know, and love in life is where you should go. If you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're looking for someone to know, if you're looking for someone to guide you, then love in life will guide you.
Goeienaand, good evening, or goeiedag. My apologies, I've got to get used to these morning live streams, haven't I? Goeiedag, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Well, getting on to today's live stream. First off, a shout out from Viking Boer to Loving Life family members, especially Emmanuel Mangro and Natalie Quinn for their support. And now a shout out for Marius de Blanche, also known as Viking Boer. Marius, I hope you're sitting down, because you've just joined the elite crew of people who've been appointed a Loving Life channel hero. Congratulations. Okay, let's get on to today's live stream. Our intrepid walkers, Jarrett and Edward, both have brand new comfortable Techies that cost a total of well over 5,000 Rand. Now they'll be able to walk in comfort and on their way to Cape Town. Let me show you what they look like. I've got some exclusive footage. Very exciting to see new Techies. What do you reckon? There you go. I think those are Jarrett's, but I'm subject to correction. They're either Jarrett's or, of course, they've got to be Edwards, but or Eddie's. And there are the two new pairs of Techies bought in Ladysmith. And all thanks to Marius, who is the man of the moment. Okay, let's continue. I received this email from Marius, who is hosting these men in Ladysmith. And he wrote, "Dear my beloved Loving Life family, and a big handshake to Rob. I received the funds into my account in Ladysmith, South Africa, with great thanks and God's blessings to you all. The whole situation was put in detail in a separate message to Scott, Marlena, and Fiona. Thank you, Rob, for coming to our rescue to make the transfer possible in that short period of time. Fiona, thank you out of my heart for your lion's share in helping to purchase new Techies for Edward and Jarrett. I'm so glad that I came up with this whole idea and put it to Scott, who immediately reacted to the whole thing. I even suggested that we auction off the old pair of Techies from Edward to generate more funds for this long walk of faith to Cape Town. Both Eddie and Jarrett will sign the pairs of old Techies, which I will keep until they are auctioned off. Jarrett will keep his older pair as backup. Kind regards, Marius. Okay, let's get the walkers on, shall we? And just before we do, here are their new techies again. Pretty cool, huh? Right, let's get them on. These boots are made for walking, and that's what they're gonna do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Sorry, I couldn't resist that, guys. I apologize for my singing. We'll just get Jarrett on first. Okay, let me try Edward. Jarrett might be on a phone call. Here we go. We'll go to Edward and see what happens there. Okay, well, I'm just trying. I'll just give you some more news, which is really interesting. And that is that there is, in fact, I might play the audio tape for you while we're trying to get through to them. There's another group of prayer walkers who are walking from Cape Town to Zimbabwe. And the suggestion is that they might cross each other.
I just want to share an awesome testimony with you guys. Just briefly, I walked in, my name is Esther Badenhorst. I walked in 2005 along the N1 from Messina to Cape Town. And then in 2015, God called me again to walk from Botswana to Mozambique. And the N1 was just two of us, a man and myself. And then on the N4, we were 4 ladies. And why am I telling you this is because something great is happening. I'm overwhelmed. I will try and get hold of Scott as well. So Scott, if you hear my message, I really would like us to get in touch. I'm busy following both with the Crosswalk, and I'm also following with Edward and Jared. So I would like us to get the Crosswalk, also the guys on the Crosswalk also involved. You would be speaking to Reynold. I'm posting this on both groups so that we can get really coverage for these guys as well. They are prayer walking. I am overwhelmed by what is happening because from KZN we have prayer walkers walking all the way to Bloemfontein. From there they're going along the coast down to Cape Town. And then we had this group that started last year. The group that I'm talking about is a Crosswalk group that walked from Cape Town last year, and they got to Midrand and they had to take a break over December. And then they are walking now. They are at Modemoli at the moment, and they're going through to Messina. So I'm posting, as I said, I'm posting this voice note on both groups because I'm on both groups trying to follow. It is my heart because I pre-walked for the nation, and for me to see men standing up and pre-walking, I am overwhelmed. I would like to share it with Scott on Living Life for the other group as well, Crosswalk. If Scott, if you can contact me, 08293111418. I'm going to try and get hold of you as well, whichever way I can. I've got your number as well, but if you get this voice note, please just keep me in mind as well. And then we're also looking for sleeping place for people going from Modemoli all the way to Messina. So we're asking God's children also to open their hearts for these guys. If I'm not wrong, I'm trying to follow them. They were 3 now. 2 of them are still walking, and the other guy has to remain behind because he's got a family to look after. And I salute these guys that are pre-walking. I know what it feels like. I did it. It's not easy. It's hot now. And yes, but they're now 5 guys walking with Crosswalk. I'm just waiting for Reynold to give me his final, the names of all the guys that are walking. So I'm excited. I will also post a picture of them. Please, I hope that Edward, you and Jared will be okay with that. If I can also just every now and again just post what's happening with this other pre-group that is walking, and that you guys can also intercede for them, and vice versa. I want to bring you guys together so that you guys can also focus on the others that are walking. It's awesome that God is busy with a major explosion. One is going Cape Town, one is going Messina. I am overwhelmed. This is it's God's hand, and it really is God's plan. If I look at the timing of this thing, everything is prophetically laid out by God himself, because everybody was like wondering why Reynold and them had to stop over December. But it's so perfect because you guys are starting the same time to walk in the opposite direction. I think this is just mind-blowing. So all the best to you guys. As I say, Reynold and them are walking away from Modemoli. That is the old Nailstrom. They're on the N1. They're going through to Messina, which is the Beitbridge border, which is the border between Zimbabwe and South Africa on the N1. And then we've got the other group, which is we've got Gerald and Edward that are walking. So when you get this voice note, know that God is busy. Please, guys, get as many people on board here. This is not just a prayer walk. This is God's explosion for our nation to bring alertness. Post it on your social media. Post it. If you've never done YouTube before, open a YouTube. Let us broadcast this, not about just the prayer walkers. It's about people must stand up and prayer walk their area now. This is what it is. We have to take our areas for Jesus. We have to watch the prayer walkers, pray with them, intercede for them, but at the same time, take your areas. That's what they're doing. They're sowing a seed so that South Africa can stand up a nation, praying, bringing back hope, because that's what God is calling for. I'm ecstatic because it's not just prayer, it's in action as well. These guys are going into action. They are praying for a nation. Let us support them by doing the same. Everybody taking their area for Jesus. I believe this is what God asked from the beginning. I remember in 2015 when I walked, and 2005 when I walked, I knew God was going to plant a seed that was going to bring harvest, and it is sprouting up now. Take to your feet, take to your area, start to pray, but don't just pray, evangelize while you're praying. Spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's the only thing that's going to save our nation, is being actively involved in bringing back Jesus into our nation. I love you guys very much. Scott, please contact me. My name is Esther Badenhorst. I'm on YouTube as well, Esther Badenhorst Hope. And then I can also send you my prayer walk if you wanted to see what I did when I did it. But I'm standing for the nation, and I love South Africa. And it's not about me, it's about the people of this nation, that I believe we can change this nation with hope. God bless you. Take care. And guys, Reynold, let me know if it's okay if I post the other group on your group, or if I just speak to you about them. But I'd like to bring you guys together, and I'd like you guys to speak to each other and motivate each other as you both pray walking in the opposite direction. I believe God has a plan with this, and it's not about my walk or your walk and everybody else's walk. This is about God walking with us. We just the donkeys, and he's riding those donkeys, and we are bringing Jesus to the nation. Blessings to you guys. Love you lots, following you. If you need anything, you know what to do. We are all with you guys, and it's not about one person just helping to find water, food, accommodation. It's about all of us taking our position and doing it in our areas, and also helping you guys to get where you need to get. Thank you. I know it's a long voice note, but it's important that you guys know what's happening. This is not just a prayer walk. This is God ordained. Blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, there you heard it from Esther. And yeah, look, it's quite extraordinary what's happening around South Africa right now. So many coincidental things, if I can call it that. Let's see if we can get through to Edward and Jarrett. Okay, Edward's not available. Let me try Jarrett. Oops, that's the wrong one again. Let me just get out of Edward and try Jarrett. Here we go. Let me get the right one. Wow. Skype is playing with me here, guys. Viking, can you tell Jarrett I'm trying to contact him on Skype right now? Okay, I'm just having a look at the side chat. Good to see Aletta van Heerden here, CJ here, of course Marius here. Let me just try this again. We'll get through sooner or later. Here we go. Hi, Jarrett.
Hello, Scott.
Good.
I just turned it on. Okay, there we go. There's with the. Okay, no, it's other camera. Okay. Trying to make it full screen.
I've still got the icon.
Oh, okay, I can see myself. Okay, let me just try again, quick.
Okay. Well, 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 when it's live, something always goes wrong, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll get there. We always do. Hi, who's that? Who have I got here? I don't think it's Jarrett, and I don't think it's Edward. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure who that is, guys, but I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to go back to where we were. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
It's Jarrett.
Ah, Jarrett. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Look, I got a funny handle. I didn't see Jarrett Onions. I just saw live CID da 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 da. I've still only got your little icon there. Jarrett? Okay, guys, look, I'll Skype you. Don't Skype me, okay? I need to control this. Okay, let's try this again. Hi. There we go. Now I see you. That's much better, Jarrett.
I don't know why. I don't know why like that, but yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem. So, how's your time in Ladysmith gone?
Very well. It was a bit busy in town. But eventually we did find a shoe shop. We were looking on the video chat, and someone suggested the one shop. Do you remember what the shop is called?
Morning, Scott. How's it?
Hi, Edward. How are you?
Upon a chance that we happened upon that shop, it was like we were led there. Because every other shop in Ladysmith just had fancy Techies and all that. And what we've got here is the same kind of Techies, Essex, that I walked with in 2019. And when we came into the shop, I asked the guy, and he showed us his shoes, and as soon as I said, "Have you got Essex?" He brought the Essex out. Yeah, a big difference, man. Yo, what a blessing, and
Yeah.
to the people out there, especially Fee in the UK. Yo, we can't thank you more than enough, man. Because you know what? This year that's been brought together, everything that's been brought together has been Christ Jesus. And this morning, I just want to thank you that you have brought so many people together, and you are bringing a nation together. There's actually, I didn't know about the other crosswalk that people were doing, but it's, you know what? This seems like the Holy Spirit is just putting everything together with vigor and with fire this morning, and the Techies we have received is like the biggest blessing from Christ that I've ever received, except for my salvation and for the people I love. It's like the Lord has said, I will give you the best to go out because you are the best.
Well, you need the best for the long walk ahead of you, don't you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is like walking on air now. Even my blisters are forgotten.
How are your blisters going? Are they getting better?
Good. I'm just doctoring them with a bit of methylated spirits, which is the best. You can't put a whole lot of stuff on. I just rub methylated spirits, and it cleans it, and it like bonds it.
Right.
So yeah, it's beautiful.
And Jared, how are your feet holding up?
They are fun. They are good. These Techies are amazing. The Techies, not Techie. They air walkers.
Do you want to show us? Show us with the camera your Techies, your new Techies.
These ones are green, and then my ones are blue.
I thought yours were the blue ones. Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
So tell me what the special features of your new Techies are.
They just breathe really nicely, and they are super squishy. So just much more support when we're putting our feet down.
Oh, fantastic!
And then they're very light, which is going to make a big difference.
Napoleon said an army marching, but I think mostly on its feet and then the stomach.
Yeah. And was there enough money that came through for you guys to get a CAPITEC card and that happening? Because I've actually got those details below this live stream in the description. And what I've got is that it's called, the account's called Foot Soldiers for Christ, and it's CAPITEC Bank, and then the account number. So if anyone watching would like to help these guys, and that money will go for their living expenses, if I can put it that way, while they're on the road. In other words, food, maybe bottled water, that sort of stuff that they'll be using that money for. So if you can help them, please do make payments into that CAPITEC account below this video in the description. Right, so your plans today, you're heading off to see some historic areas, aren't you?
Yeah.
And tomorrow are you heading off to Ladysmith?
Monday morning early.
Monday morning, okay.
Monday.
Right, yeah, because it's a good idea to...
Yeah, today's the Sabbath, and we're just going to take things easy.
Sure.
We're so lucky to have Marius. He's one of the most, how could I say, put it, he drives a 3-litre Ford, and you know the analogy of the 3-litre Ford back in the old days was a litre Coke and a 2-litre Coke and a litre brandy kind of thing. So that makes up the 3-litre Ford. But they are such loving, kind-hearted people. You know what? We need more people like that in South Africa.
Oh, look,
the beautiful, beautiful-hearted people treated like us, like one of their children.
Well, I have to tell you that Marius today became a member of a very, very elite group on the Loving Life channel. We have about 10 channel heroes, and Marius has I just announced it at the start of this live stream. He's become a channel hero, and well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved.
Because you know, he's got such a passionate heart that when he heard the first time I spoke to him and we spoke about Techies, he took it to heart, because there is a servant leader's heart that he has got. You know what? He puts everybody above himself and his wife, and they are such beautiful people. Seriously, I can't even thank them enough that the Lord sent these people on our journey and our trip. Wow, it's a mind blower, man.
Well, I'm sure you're going to meet a lot more people like that on your journey to Cape Town.
No, for sure. And in the same instance, as what it's doing is it's bringing the agape love of Christ to the table, because I'm blown away. I slept so early last night. I just put my head down. I spoke to a friend of mine a while, received some phone calls, and the response is beautiful. Even my cousin in Australia, Paul Fenter, shout out to you, Paul, in Melbourne. I love you guys, and thank you. You know what? This has been a healing curb for the family to come back together. So Scott, the Lord used you as a conduit there. And I thank you, Loving Life, and everybody involved with it. What a beautiful bunch of people. That's why you're called Loving Life. It's beautiful.
Yeah, look, it is. I mean, we have our heart and our souls in the right place. And I have to tell you this, there's a man who's quite extraordinary, who's a member of the Loving Life family. He's also a channel hero. He's our resident pastor. He's a retired pastor. His name is Dan Berryman. And it's quite extraordinary because, yeah, look, there was one of our family had a brain tumor. And on the Monday, he told me, and we prayed for him. And the very next day, this specialist reached out directly to him and said, look, let me have a look. They did a scan. But before Friday, now we're talking about South Africa. Before Friday, he had an operation, the tumor was taken out, and he was healed. It's gone.
Wow.
And that weekend, Dan Berryman had a sermon. He wasn't aware of what was going on, but he had a sermon called The Mystery of Healing. That Sunday. I mean, think about it. It just makes you think, wow. Now, his sermon this Sunday, his sermon this Sunday is about Judgment Day.
That's the big one everybody seems to run away from, eh?
Yeah, but if you go to Loving Life channel Sunday morning, you can listen to his sermon and he's a lovely, lovely man. He's look, this guy's got a heart of gold. He's the Loving Life family. I mean, they just, we've got some amazing people in our family.
Well, it's like everything that comes together now. There's like ladies that I met on the walk last time, Nicole Cruden. I think you know her.
Nikki. I know Nikki Cruden well.
Very, very good friend of mine. She actually
it's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's got Mother's Mission.
Exactly, yes.
Well, we're actually going to be talking to Mother's Mission probably in the next couple of weeks.
Good
online.
People, beautiful people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is the kind of people that you know what's become prevalent through this whole time is the mother heart of Christ that's come out. Most of the people that I've been in contact with, and no disrespect to the men, but the ladies, Esther, wow, what a beautiful testimony, and Judy and Dr. Johansson, they from Hermanus in the Cape.
Yeah.
They've been, I can't even say I've got more than enough mothers, eh? And it's beautiful.
Well, I have to tell you that we played Esther's testimony before I got you guys on. I actually tried to call you, but we couldn't get through, so I thought I'd just play that audio because it was about you guys. And, it's quite an extraordinary testimony about how you've got these 5 men who set up from Cape Town. And, they're now doing the walk at the same time as you are, but they're going south-north and you're going east-west. And as she says, it's a cross. You basically, it's like a cross because you're both going at 90 degrees to each other.
Sure, that's any cross could have put that together. Nobody else. It's amazing, eh?
Yeah, it is extraordinary. So, what time are you guys heading up to Wagon Wheel Hill and the museum in Ladysmith? Do you know?
Well, Jared's got to go change his Techies this morning. He's got to get a size 11.
Ah,
Yeah. Size 11 is better. If you take a size 10, a size 11 above that, that's and it's much, much better. Same like the old days in the army.
yeah.
The one size, well, you had, if you were lucky, if they gave you another size, but yeah, it's we got to march on our feet, eh?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Well, I have a confession to make. I've got size 7 feet, so my feet are tiny in comparison to your big feet.
What is your surname, eh? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, sure. Bolson, Balson.
Okay.
Bolson. Yeah.
I was just somebody that in Escort, that the family that's there, that when I spoke your name, she says, I'm sure I know that guy. I said, yeah, you worked in the
Barclays.
in the old Barclays Bank. So what a small world, eh?
Yeah. Do you remember? Well, what's the name of the lady? Just her first name.
Judy Smith, Judy Riley.
Judy Riley.
The whole family were born in Escort, born and raised, and there's still a couple people there from the family left.
Right. Yeah. The name doesn't ring a bell, but I used to know a lot of people in Escort because it's not a big town. So
No, not at all.
you know, it's rather like one of those little dorpies where a stranger arrives and within 5 minutes the whole town knows about it. You know.
Yeah, it's actually, you know what, people that you thought would never come to the party and just to come, and it's been, I can't even, it's mind blowing, actually, spiritually mind blowing. Just from a small seed that was planted and the Holy Spirit has watered it all the way.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And it looks like it's a beautiful day.
It's a lovely day. It's a blessed day.
Yeah.
Completely blue today. No clouds at all.
But you must be looking forward to seeing the Boer monuments and stuff this afternoon, eh?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I walked up. I walked up Wagon Wheel Hill. Well, I didn't walk up. I drove up Wagon Wheel Hill. It's quite a climb. It must have been, well, it was 2006, September 2006. And, you know, don't try walking, just drive up there and drive around, because they've got roads all the way along, and they've got a map as you go in, which shows you where all the little trenches were built by the British. And you can see the original trenches, the stone walls. They've got information about each trench. It's a fascinating historical archive.
2017, I walked up through that way. I was walking for a family in Mbombulu in Adam's Mission, and good things came out of it, because the Zulu guy, he was battling to get his pension and all that, and we were living in a mud house. If you'd seen what the mud house looked like, 3-bedroom mud house, you would have said to yourself that no human beings can live inside there. And the Lord answered the prayer. So this morning, the Gwala family, very, very good family, beautiful people. I stayed with them for 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that in KwaZulu-Natal?
Yeah, that's Amansum Toti, Winkelspruit on the Kingsborough Highway that leads you into Adam's Mission, Umbumbulu. Beautiful, beautiful area, but as they say, they call it Tagati Valley, Muti Valley.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of things going on at that time, yeah.
And look, I've put a message out to people that you're looking for a support vehicle. So we'll see what happens, but I'm sure that something will happen by the time you get to Bloem.
Going to answer the.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, Jared, you've been listening to me and Eddie burble on for a while. Now, look, Eddie's almost like a seasoned walker. He seems to be walking everywhere, and he's been doing it for a long time. Is this your first long walk?
It's my first cross-country walk like this. Although I have carried this backpack around that I've been carrying around now, or am carrying now, for quite a few years. So I've done the Otter Trail, so that's quite a serious hike. I've done a few pretty serious hikes in my life, and I've done this kind of thing where I have caught buses and taxis between towns, and then still like walk, I don't know, a good few kilometers in the town with the full pack, with a tent and a sleeping bag, to get to various places across the country. But no, never town to town to town to town. So it's an amazing experience. Yeah, to see the roads at that speed, at your natural speed, at, I don't know how fast we walk, maybe like
5 or 6 kilometers per hour.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
2 k's an hour.
yeah, maybe even
35 pages on the back.
yeah. So, yeah, but it's amazing getting to see, just to enjoy each little valley, because each valley it's a complete beautiful landscape that you get into, and over each hill is a new one. Yeah, amazing experience.
Now,
It's so big and open. Yeah, it's so nice.
now Marius has said we will have both Edward and Jarrett videotape both sides of the road as we drive along. There are many old buildings I want to show them that they must protect and can't change. Most built with stone. Now, I would like to film that live, because I can actually have you both on live on Skype, on each on your own phones. So we could actually have both of you on, filming outside, one showing the left side, one showing the right side. That'd be fantastic.
That will be beautiful.
We could do that.
That'd be great. All right, we got a deal. Now, we need to, Marius, I know you're watching. Can you come out and join the guys? Because we need to talk about when we cross for the drive down Ladysmith and the drive up to Wagon Wheel Hill. Okay. Now,
Let us see. That's really difficult.
getting back to you again, Jarrett. Jarrett, look, you're a good-looking guy. You're young. You must have a girlfriend. What does your girlfriend think about you going for this long walk?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so someone posted on the group earlier, they posted a photo of a cross the world walk, which is from Cape Town to Russia.
Right.
So now I've been posting that on my Facebook for like 3 years, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I think Ed actually saw that when he messaged me.
Yeah,
well.
that's right. Yeah, that's what dropped the seed, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was per chance, eh?
So
I was just wondering how you got involved with Ed on this walk. Was that through the Facebook page?
Yeah, it was through a Facebook page.
Wow.
So then I posted that. I forgot where this is going.
The Russia crosswalk, yeah.
Yeah, so someone now posted that. So I've been wanting to do that for a long time, or something like this. And yeah, I usually have either had a 9-to-5 job, or like a girlfriend, or just something. So now this time, there was nothing stopping me. There was nothing. I mean, obviously, it's just internal resistance, because it's a big undertaking.
Yeah.
But no,
is that Marius?
Girlfriend
Yes,
at the moment.
Here's our intrepid friend.
Hi, Marius.
Scott, hey, it's a sun shining here right on us. Okay, well, there's a sun right here on the
Let's
screen.
just get a spot where we can all be seen.
Okay, listen, let's go in the shade there quickly.
It's getting a bit hot, is it?
You got a on this one.
Yeah, yes.
And they're not Wednesday.
We're just gonna sit. We're just gonna sit.
Yeah. Huh? Let's sit here. Yeah.
I wish I could stand this thing somewhere.
We're sitting on the grass here, Scott.
You know what I suggest, guys? Actually, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've got kind of. If we could move it back another couple of feet, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Not too far away.
Gonna quickly make a plan.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Is it
You're gonna
better?
sit here.
Yeah,
How's that better?
that's perfect. Yeah. Marius is saying, "Do I have to do this really?"
I'm on my knees here, Scott. I'm all of life.
I think you're all on your knees. No,
Can you guys see us?
I can see you perfectly, guys. You're all good. You're all good.
Blinking. Anyway,
Marius, over to you. How have you enjoyed having these two young men with you?
brilliant, Scott. I can just say they honestly two gentlemen, very humble persons, very down to the ground, and really I appreciate their company. We talk. Poor old Edward. I want to give his secret away. He likes to sleep. He's the oldest of the two, just like me.
Older and wise and conserve the energy.
Yes.
When the time comes for walking.
Yesterday in town, we were drained so much. It was so hot. We were really flat when we came home.
Wow.
And we spitting on the Techies, taking the photos. And we need to go and change the size for Jared
Yeah.
this morning.
Size bigger.
Excuse me. And get a one size larger. Sorry. Hey, the sun is shining right in my eyes.
Well,
Scott?
I let the boys into the secret. Marius said, yeah.
It's much better if I speak to you now than writing it out in words.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it will be, but we will start driving from the army camp. There's a massive sort of a monument there that I want to show them in the interest of Ladysmith.
Oh, that's
It's a
the
welcome
VC for the Victoria Cross.
I don't know if there's one there, but before on the entrance of Ladysmith from the Ladysmith side,
Right.
at the I-5 army camp. This is just up the road here by me. We will drive from there, and as I suggested, they fill on both sides of the road,
Yeah.
and we're going to drive through town up to Murchison Street, on the top of Murchison Street, and drive down on the Main Street to see all the old buildings, the Crown Hotel, and all those places.
Fantastic.
And then take a few drives through certain spots in town. I want to show them all the old houses that they can't renovate. They can keep it, maintain it, but they can't even change the roofs.
Historical landmarks.
It's landmines in South Africa, here in Ladysmith, from the Boer War
Yeah.
time period.
Wow. Now,
And most of them, as I noticed, same here in my yard, one wall is built just of stone.
Sandstone, yeah.
Yeah, sandstone and cement. And the whole garden long is about 500 meters long, just
Wow.
stone. I noticed even the courtroom is all stone buildings,
yeah.
beautiful. I
Yeah.
want them to just, as we drive along, videotape both sides of the road, so we don't miss something, and I can concentrate on the road,
Yeah.
and they can show their camera wherever they want to.
Now, Marius, what I've suggested is that I will get both of them on at that time, so we will actually show live that you're going down the road, but go down slowly. Don't go down fast. Go down quite slowly. If you go fast, it's going to be zip buildings just whizzing past. So if you go on about, say, 20,
as well.
yeah, about 20 kilometers per hour, something like that, that'll be perfect. Now, the other thing is that we need to set a time. What time should we make it to start the live stream where you do this?
Okay, Scott. After the stream, we will discuss everything, arrange everything, space ourselves the time limit, and then I will confirm immediately to you when we can start, so you can have at least an hour or two to prepare.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
All right,
And,
that's great. Look, I know you guys got a lot of stuff to do. You've got to change Jared's shoes and stuff like that. So I'm going to wrap up this live stream now. But yeah, look, Marius, I think the best is if Jared actually or Edward sends me a Skype message and say, look, we will start the next live stream at, let's say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, for example. and
Yes, sir.
and then what I'll do is I will cross to you at that time.
Thank you. That sounds perfect to us.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful, and then we can also space ourselves and prepare ourselves for the journey.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hope the data lasts and
Now,
the time period.
now talking about data, this is something we need to talk about, because when I have them on Skype, we're using up their data, which costs money. How much is data? I mean, for let's say an hour-long live stream, how much data do you use in rands?
Do you know how many megs that is?
I have no idea.
Usually,
I have
Actually,
I don't know
cheaper just
either.
to buy. Like it depends
bundle.
on most things. Just
but a bundle
a
is
gig.
Yeah,
A gig.
a gig
Yeah, a
is
gig is
99
better because it lasts longer.
how much is
Two
a
gigs
gig?
is 150.
Well,
2 gigs is 150. 1
150
gig is
rand.
100. So the 150 is it's
yeah,
good 'cause
Celsius,
it
I
works
don't
out
know.
well.
So, what are you? You are
Telcom, I think.
yeah,
actually.
I'm Celsius. Celsius is like quite cheap, but I've
Right.
still got a bit here.
Okay.
Yeah, I've also still got a bit.
All right. Well, look, what we'll do, guys, is yeah, carry on, Marius.
Sorry, Scott. The camera's a little bit far. I hope this is all in line with what you're planning and what you hope that we can achieve this site. We really don't want to disappoint the Loving Life channel, and especially you. You are looking so forward to this, and we will do our uttermost to try and please everybody.
All the way.
We put all our weight behind it to make this part of the journey also rememberable for everybody and keep it as a record on Loving Life channel. and thank you very much for trusting me so much and giving me the honor to be part of the family.
Marius, it's an honor to the Loving Life family to have someone like you in it. I mean, you're a wonderful man.
All the glory to Jesus Christ for giving me the strength to do this.
Amen.
And all the people that stands behind me on the chat.
Amen.
Always.
Yeah.
I always try to post myself as a Christian. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. No.
It's all of you that I'm doing this as well.
Yeah. Well, look,
And for the glory of Jesus Christ.
I can just
Scott, sorry.
Yeah,
Please
carry on.
Tell Esther I'm sending all my blessings to that walking team as well.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll certainly do that.
Yeah, I don't know her, but
Yeah.
all the blessings to them as well. We'll pray for them as well.
All the way.
Okay. Fantastic.
I wish you can send me a Facebook or some message so I can post it on my Facebook as well.
The audio.
Myself and Eddie were talking.
Sorry, guys, we seem to have a little glitch here in the internet. It should come back. Here we go.
We came.
Hi, Jared. We're currently frozen. We've got a little internet issue from your side. I hope you can hear me. I'll tell you when we come right again. That's not a bad photo. What do you guys reckon? If you think that's a pretty cool photo of the two walkers and Viking board, just put one in the side chat. And if you think it's pretty ordinary, don't say anything, okay? And don't forget, guys, that our two intrepid walkers, they're going to be using lots of bandwidth on their cell phones. So I've got their CAPITEC card details. This is Edward and Jared's CAPITEC card details in the description below this video. If you're able to help, please just please do.
Oh no, it's gone.
Hi, we're back. Look, I was just about to shut down the live stream, but look, I just wanted to say.
Such a passionate speech there. What was the last thing you got?
Look, I was just about to say, I'll see you guys in a few hours' time. Just send me the time that we can go live through Skype, either Jared's or Edward's. And I've just mentioned to people that if they can, people can help you by putting some money into your CAPITEC card, which is linked below the video. That'll help you guys buy bandwidth as well for the live streams.
What was the last thing that you heard from us?
Well, you just started speaking and it just went. So if you want to start again, we'll listen to that.
Yes. To end off this message, I just want to. Alida prepared us some a lovely breakfast now, and I just want to hear openly under the sky. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping us together, and everything she make these two guys feel so much welcome.
Yeah.
She put her best in front, and I want to thank everybody that also support your channel. Stay with us. There's big things coming for South Africa. We are moving in the right direction.
Amen.
Especially with Jesus, our focus on Jesus Christ. And I always try to humble myself on the live streams as well, as you know, not to boast about I'm a Christian, but to show love to everybody. And that is our main purpose in life. And to show that other people are more valuable than ourselves. And thank the Lord that Alida is looking after us as well. Been married for 40 years. Just a blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was saying, so Alida has been a complete angel to us. It has been amazing being here. What I was saying is we often discuss like what was said and prayers and extra things that we could have said in our live streams. So
thank you, my friend.
Now, Marius, I like what you've just done. Put your arm around each of the two walkers, and I want you to say a prayer.
Yeah.
I want you, Marius, to say a prayer for their walk and for the family.
If you don't mind, I'm going to pray in Afrikaans.
Go ahead. That's fine.
Ons dierbare Here Jesus Christus, ons kniel in hierdie middag, hierdie oggend, hierdie vroeë oggend, in hierdie helder sonskyn wat U weer oor ons laat skyn, hier voor U genade troon, o Here. Ek bid Vader, hou U wakende hand oor ons, oor Jared en oor Edward, en ook oor die mense wat van Kaapstad af loop. Ons bid Here dat U seën oor ons kom in hierdie dae wat ons voor lê. Geef vir ons asseblief ons daaglikse brood. Ons is humble en ons is arm, maar ons kan ons liefde vir ander betoon. En dit is al wat tel in hierdie lewe, is om die liefde van Jesus Christus uit te dra aan ander. Dit is ons groot taak in hierdie wêreld. En ek bid Vader dat U ook beskot sal seën vir al sy harde werk om hierdie dinge moontlik te maak. Gee ons dan die krag in hierdie dag, Here, om ook te doen wat van ons verwag word, sodat U naam verheerlik kan word. In die wonderlike naam van ons groot almagtige God en verlosser Jesus Christus. Amen.
Amen. We thank you. We raise a hallelujah to Christ this morning, and we raise a hallelujah to all the people that need help out there this morning. Thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Thank you for Maurice and family.
We pray as provisions have come to us out of nowhere, we pray that every person in South Africa and Australia and the world and everywhere else is fed today, as we have been fed and blessed every single day in our journey.
And we pray peace for our country as well.
Peace for the farmers.
War,
Farmers.
Scott, war is not a solution for this country. A spiritual warfare will start with all these
With
walking.
love.
Amen.
And we must just pray, and prayers can do miracles. Thank you, sir.
Have a
Okay.
blessed day, Scott.
Okay. Thank you
Yes.
so much,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye-bye, sir.
God bless.
Okay. Take care. I'll see you later on today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How's your
Okay.
knees?
Cheers, guys. Now, Marius, you should be joining them on the walk.
They need to help me up.
I said, Marius, you should be joining them on the walk.
Well, with that 3-liter Ford, we can make a quick getaway in bad situations. Right?
Yesterday, Scott, yesterday. I was so tired, I fell behind and I lost them.
We suggested this yesterday.
And because that shopping center was really large,
Yeah.
massive, there's over. It goes in circles and circles, and they were so fast, they lost me, they dropped me behind, and I went back to the car and I was waiting for them.
But we've got the best getaway in the book, because that 3 liter, when it cruises down the streets, I just look and everybody wants it and wants to buy it.
Yeah, they whistle.
But then you're going to leave it to me. So yeah, I've put the bite in first for the 3 liter.
You're welcome.
I went for a walk around the block with Alida yesterday after we got home,
Scott,
and she gave me a run for my money. You're
Scott,
welcome. Walk for
Scott, here's my promise to the Loving Life channel. When I'm dead and gone, they can take the cortina and auction it off for funds for the Loving Life channel.
Now you've changed.
Now you've upset Eddie. All right, guys. Take.
What can I can't take me? I'll get a Mustang up there.
I'm sure you'll have a Rolls. Okay, guys. I'll see you. I'll see you a bit later today.
Okay,
Thank
cheers,
you,
Scott.
Have a
Just
beautiful,
hold that
blessed day.
pose. Just hold that pose, will you, for a second? I just want to take a screenshot. Yeah, because that's a great pose. Just hold that pose, just like that, guys. Okay. Let me just. Okay, here we go. I'll just make sure I got it before I let you go. And I'll send you a copy of this, Marius.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for us too.
Scott, okay, right now I can get back into my wheelchair.
Come back in 3 liter.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Take care. I'll catch up with you soon. That photo is great. See you later.
Awesome.
Cheers, Jared. Bye for now. All right, guys. There you go. You've just heard live our intrepid walkers in Ladysmith, and we'll be crossing back to them in a few hours' time when they actually travel through Ladysmith, and we'll look at the historic areas. But obviously they're in great spirits, and they've got fantastic shoes now. So, you know, it's going to help them a lot in their journey, because they've got a long way to go. All right, so I will post up another alert to the next live stream in the next few minutes, but just be aware that I'm not sure of the time. So I'll put the time up as midday today, but once I get an exact time, I will adapt that time. So when the time changes, it'll change. If you've actually scheduled to watch, it'll change automatically. So it'll alert you whatever time they're ready for us to go live. So just make sure that you click the reminder so that you get alerted when we do go live. All right, guys, take care. I'm going to log out now. I'll leave the side chat open for a couple of minutes so you can just say hi and goodbye to each other. And have a lovely Saturday, and hope to see you later. Bye for now.